Hey guys, this is Slicknick Gaming and welcome to the first ever Amiibo Fatal 4-Way Tournament. This is something brand new that I've never done on this channel before. So basically in this tournament, all of our Amiibo will be fighting in groups of 4. And the winner of each match will move on to the next round. There will be 4 rounds in this tournament. The preliminaries, which is why there's only 3 in each group here. So there will be 2 preliminary matches to decide who will move on to these 2 groups. But after that, each group of 4 is going to be duking it out, and only the first place fighter will be moving on. So the field is going to decrease from 64 to 16, and then down to the final 4. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over how this tournament's going to work. We're going to use the same rule set as Amiibo March Madness, which is 3 stocks, random stages, a couple of stages have been turned off, and random items. All items are on, but they're set to low. Here's how we're going to be covering this tournament. Since this event is so big, I'm going to be splitting it up into 3 days. Today, we are going to be covering the preliminaries and the first 2 rows of Amiibo here. That'll be the first half of the first round. And then tomorrow night, we will be covering the second half of the first round. That'll be these 2 rows down here. And then on Sunday, we will have the winners of each group participate in the finals, which will be actually, it's going to be 4 groups of 4, and then the winners of those will meet in the final 4 for the championship. The last Amiibo standing will be this weekend's champion. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the preliminaries. First up, we have Jigglypuff, Daisy Kong, Refit Trainer, and Inkling Boy. Alright guys, here we go. This is it. The Amiibo Fatal 4-Way is finally underway. This is the first of 2 preliminary matches to fill out the rest of the bracket. Also, I'd like to point this out. This will be the final Amiibo event of 2025. The next Amiibo event is going to be the New Year's Day tournament in 2026. So this will be the final event of 2025. And what a year it's been. Oh my god. Between the March Madness Championship and that's really all I can think of, the March Madness Championship. That was easily the best championship game I've had for any of my tournaments. And that's saying something, because I've hosted a lot of tournaments over the years with these guys. Inkling Boy is the first one to lose a stock. Also, I think it's worth noting that it's only the winner will be moving on. It's not going to be the top 2. It's only going to be the winner. Gonna move the computer closer so I can reach the microphone better. Inkling Boy gets knocked out again. And Jigglypuff and Wii Fit Trainer both get knocked out by, That's weird. I just did a test on these guys' names, so I should know. I think that's Sticks? I don't know. Looks like we have made the descent to hell. That's weird. I couldn't find Henry Kissinger anywhere. Or even Hitler, for that matter. Anyways, Jigglypuff and Inkling Boy are down to their last stocks. Wii Fit Trainer down to her last stock as well. Who is going to win this? Daisy Kong still has 2 stocks. And there's a special flag. If somebody uses that, they will gain an extra stock. Inkling Boy is out. We're down to 3. Whoever uses that special flag will get an extra stock. Daisy Kong's got it. And she... Why did she do that? Why did she throw down the special flag? As I said before, if someone uses that, then they will gain an extra stock. Watch that bite her in the ass in the long run. Warp Star Wii Fit Trainer is out. And Daisy Kong down to her last stock. Jigglypuff isn't exactly in good shape here. And that's the game. Daisy Kong moves on. What do you mean my mic has no signal? I'll have to check on that after this recording's done. I'm doing separate recordings for every match, just so you guys don't have to see me scanning in the Amiibo every time. So the next match is going to be Sonic, the Blue Yarn Yoshi, Meta Knight, and Silver Mario. Alright guys, I will be right back. Alright, now it's time for the other preliminary match. The winner of this will be taking on Zelda, Green Inkling Squid, and Bowser. Looks like we've got the Nintendogs stage. I used to love playing Nintendogs. Shout out to all the Nintendogs who haven't been fed in years. Oh! Oh my goodness, this match is going a lot quicker than the first one did, that's for sure. I remember in some of my earlier tournaments, I had a time limit set up. Because the matches were going very long. There's the smash ball. Who's gonna get it? Sonic. Oh no! Silver Mario down to his last stock. Who is going to win here? Meta Knight is the only one with multiple stocks, but he's got 115 damage. There's a capsule. I wonder what's inside. Watch out for the falling blocks. That seems to be what's doing a lot of these fighters in. Oh, the block saved him. The foam block saved Meta Knight. But it was too good to be true. Meta Knight loses his second stock. And now everybody is down to their last stock. And Sonic is out. Lauren is not going to be happy about that. She loves Sonic. And Silver Mario is out. We are down to 2. One of these 2 Amiibo will be moving on. It's going to be either the Blue Yarn Yoshi or Meta Knight. It's going to be Meta Knight! Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to win. Once everybody else lost their second stocks, I had a feeling Meta Knight was going to win that. Anyways, that's going to do it for the preliminaries, and now this is where the fun really begins. Before we start, I'm going to cut down to the floor and show you what matches we will be seeing today. Alright, after the preliminaries, these are the Amiibo who will be going home. And now, I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a bit. This is what the field looks like heading into the first real round of the tournament. We will be covering the first half today and the second half tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we will be doing the finale, which is where we take the winners and have them fight in groups of 4, and then the winning 4 of those 4 groups will duke it out for the championship. So, we're going to be covering these first 2 rows today. First match is going to be Daisy Kong, Diddy Kong, Villager, and Peach. And we have Meta Knight, Zelda, Green Inkling Squid, and Bowser. 8-Bit Link, Pink Yarn Yoshi, Lucas, and Wedding Peach. Toy Link, Pikachu, Bowser Jr., and Mega Man. WarioWare, Funky Koopa, Yoshi, and the Inkling Girl. Donkey Kong, Ness, Wario, and Dr. Mario. Gold Mario, Link, Mario Toad, and Lanky Kamek. That should be an interesting one. Larry, Roy, Olimar, and Isabelle will be the closing match. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. The first match is going to be Daisy Kong, Diddy Kong, Villager, and Peach. Boy, am I tired. This might be the only match I record tonight. It's after midnight when I'm recording this. I should have stopped doing midnight recording sessions a long time ago. But here we are. This is the first match of the second round, the first legit round. The last 2 matches you saw were the preliminaries, which Daisy Kong won the first match of that. Diddy Kong gets canceled there, and now, well, technically he got canceled a long time ago, but his upward recovery got canceled. And also, it looks like this battle is going to be fought on Port Town Aerodive. There we go. The mic is a lot closer now. And also the mic is a little bit louder now. Peach has lost her first stock. Daisy Kong and Villager both still have 3. There's the smash ball. Diddy Kong's got it. Whoa, he absolutely obliterates everybody. Daisy Kong down to her last stock. Diddy Kong down to his last stock. Diddy Kong. Yeah, I really am starting to get tired. I shouldn't be recording right now, but too late. Well, I suppose I could stop after this match. Diddy Kong is out. He will not be advancing. Only the first place fighter will be advancing to the next round. Villager's got the smash ball, but Daisy Kong is not willing to... Oh! Oh, she jumped right into it. That was a very smart play there by Villager. Getting the smash ball and executing it right when Daisy Kong was about to jump up. Who is going to win this? There's the crate. And nobody's getting those items. It looks like they're all falling off. Oh, God. Peach is screwed. Unless this track saves her. Yes, it does. There's a healing beacon over there. Here come the cars. And Peach gets run over. She's down to her last stock. Got absolutely pummeled by all those cars. Oh, Daisy Kong fails to recover. She's out. And we're down to 2. It's between Villager and Peach. Who's got the smash ball? Villager. Oh! Who's going to get the smash ball? Is anybody going to even get it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, but Villager! Peach uses the hummingbird to take care of him. And now both fighters are down to their last stock. It is anybody's game. And it certainly doesn't help when they keep falling off the track like that. Bob-omb. Uh-oh. They both have to make their way back up. Next big hit does it. Oh, I think the cars are coming. They should be coming any second now. Yep, here they come. Staying off to the left side. A decent strategy, but not exactly the best. Because what if cars do end up coming in on the left side? Who's going to win this? Man, this is wicked close. Between the last two. They're just hopping around and doing cartwheels and somersaults. Uh-oh. Oh! Villager says nope. Assist trophy is not going to help you. And Villager takes the win. He will be the first one moving on to the finale. Alright, so that does it for this one. It was kind of a long one. It went for just about 7 minutes. And our next match is going to be between Meta Knight, Zelda, Green Inkling Squid, and Bowser. We'll be back right after this. Alright, match number 2. We have Meta Knight, Zelda, Green Inkling Squid, and Bowser, the reigning March Madness champion. And Meta Knight, the 2022 champion of Nick's Amiibo League. Uh-oh. Meta Knight in big trouble. Oh, he makes it back. Whoa, Meta Knight. Oh, that was close. Zelda! Unable to recover. I don't know why they keep jumping off the edge like that. That's not good. Meta Knight? What is up with that? He got lucky twice, but then the third time wasn't the charm. And Meta Knight is already down to his last stock. What is this crap? Green Inkling Squid finally loses his first. Let's see if we'll have a quicker match this time. Also, this is Meta Knight's ship, so he should have a home field advantage. Let's see if we can have a quicker match this time, because last time the match went for over 7 minutes. And there's no timer in this. Oh, Meta Knight makes a good recovery there, unlike last time. Oh. Zelda uses the bullet bill Bowser down to his last stock. Oh, Bowser's smash was faster. And Meta Knight is out. That's what you get for being so risky. Here comes the white dragon. This is what Puff the Dragon happened after Jack left. This is what happened to Puff the Magic Dragon after Jack Paper left. Oh god. And the Green Inkling down to his last stock. We're down to 3 fighters. Who's going to get the Smash Ball? Oh, Zelda down to her last stock. The Green Inkling Squid has the Smash Ball. Bowser's out. Uh-oh. This could be the end. Yes, it is. Green Inkling Squid takes the win. And he will be moving on. Let me just go ahead and put his name here. Okay. So that's going to do it for this one. Next up is... Next up, we have the 8-Bit Link, Pink Yarn Yoshi, Lucas, and Wedding Peach. Right after this break. Wow, Zelda had the most kills and she still lost. Alright, match number 3. We have 8-Bit Link, Pink Yarn Yoshi, Lucas, and Wedding Peach. So as of when I'm recording this, today is December 5th. This won't be coming out for another week. This won't be coming out for another week. But Metroid Prime 4 just came out yesterday. And there have been no good reviews for it. And clearly the developers all had a hard-on, because clearly every door is shaped like a vagina. So clearly, a lot of the developers had a hard on. Pink Yarn Yoshi. Oh, how did she make it back? Also, what was that? The taxi just drove, like, it just floated over the river. Did you see that? Also, this is the Smashville stage, in case it wasn't obvious. Villager fought in the first match, and he moved on, so that was pretty cool. The reason why I split the event up into 3 days is because I didn't want it to be one big long video, because I realized that would probably take like 2 hours. And Pink Yarn Yoshi down to her last stock. 8-Bit Link, a former March Madness champion and this year's runner-up. And Lucas was the runner-up of the 2023 tournament. I can't wait for March Madness next year. As I said, this is the final Amiibo event of 2025. And quite a year. It's been quite the busy year. I announced the comeback for Nick's Amiibo League back in July. And of course, the Amiibo March Madness was so much fun. Especially the championship. The championship for this year's March Madness was just absolutely insane. Go ahead and watch it if you haven't yet. 8-Bit Link is gone. We're down to 3. I just realized the reason why there have been so many upsets is because these Amiibo aren't really used to fighting in free-for-alls. Usually when I have them fight, it's one-on-one. But anyways, as I said, the next Amiibo event after this will be the New Year's Day tournament! Wow. That was pretty crazy, not gonna lie. The assist trophy, Lucas, as soon as Lucas brought in the assist trophy, it was over. So Lucas will be moving on, and everybody else will be going home. What is it with Player 3 moving on? That's the 3rd match in a row that Player 3 has won. Alright, so in the next match, we are going to be, the next match is going to be Toy Link, Pikachu, Bowser Jr., and Mega Man. Let's go ahead and look at the stats very quick. Oh, wow. That was very close in terms of kills. Alright, next match after this short break. Alright, 8-Bit Link, Pikachu. No, that's Toy Link, sorry. They're both the same color. If I had known that Toy Link would be the exact same Amiibo, then I probably wouldn't have bought him. I probably would have gotten somebody else instead. But, oh well. I was expecting Toy Link to be like a Toon Link Amiibo. That's why I bought him. But oh well. Too late. I can only imagine, you know, what would happen if they ended up facing each other in a tournament. Like, what if they fought each other in the either the New Year's Day tournament or the, whatchamacallit, the, whoa! Okay. Alright, we're getting a noise complaint, so, this might be the last match I record for a while. Also, this is the next day, after I recorded the first 3 matches. I got really tired, so I decided to get this underrated thing called sleep. This underrated concept called sleep. And, I gotta say, I'm feeling quite refreshed. But unfortunately, right while I'm in the middle of my mojo, I have to stop again. Because, my dad is working downstairs, and I can't disturb him. Whoa! Junior gets blown up by the bombs. And he's out of here. Pikachu with a spike! Oh my god! Here comes the cars. Now the car's coming from that way. Alright, we have 3 fighters left. Only one of them can move on. What's he writing? The Declaration of Independence? You know, up until recently, I've never really been actually, like, excited for a Kirby game. I'm actually just starting to get into Kirby. Oh! Pikachu spikes Mega Man twice! Oh my god! Pikachu! Not holding back as he moves on to the next round. Oh! Pikachu with 2 spikes on Mega Man, including 1 to win the game. Alright, and with that, we are halfway done with today's matches. Let's go ahead and get set for the next one, which is going to be between WarioWare, Funky Koopa, Yoshi, and Inkling Girl. When you're ready, start the battle! Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Bomberman Jetters recently because I looked through my GameCube game collection. Anyways, they're fighting on the Super Mario Bros. 2 stage. Oh, Funky Koopa falls down the side. That's why I don't like fighting on this stage, is because they keep falling down those columns there. Just like that. Oh, WarioWare? Oh, God. WarioWare down to his last stock now. From the Birdo eggs. Oh. Uh-oh. Funky Koopa. Yeah, they keep falling down those columns. That's why I really should have turned this stage off too, but I decided that wouldn't be fair. WarioWare's gone. Yoshi loses his second stock. WarioWare jumped right into the Warp Star. Speaking of that, I really should play some more WarioWare. It wouldn't surprise me if they add Mega Party games to the GameCube Online Library, considering they added micro games to the Mega Micro Games to the Game Boy Advance library. I want to say it was part of the inaugural library. So that being said, it wouldn't surprise me if they add Mega Party games too, sometime in the future. I would love that, actually, because I've always wanted to play that game. Ever since I saw the Runaway Guys play it about 10 years ago. My God, has it really been that long? Funky Koopa. Oh, God. We're down to 3. Everybody's down to their last stocks now. Funky Koopa almost falls down the side again. Oh, that time it cost him. That's what you get. All right, down to the final 2. That's what you get for playing risky. You play with fire, it's going to burn you. Wow, what a way to win the match there for Inkling Girl. She won the match off a bat throw. And she'll be moving on to the next round. Okay, next match is going to be, who is the next match? Oh, it's Donkey Kong, Ness, Wario, the Mario Party series Wario, and Dr. Mario. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats real quick. Yoshi had the most kills, but he came in second. And, wow, WarioWare was out for a long time. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next match. Again, it's going to be Donkey Kong, Ness, the Mario series Wario, and Dr. Mario. Man, we had quite a bit of a mishap in between matches. I was getting all the Amiibo sorted for this match. I have all the Amiibo on the floor next to me. And as I was putting the losing amiibo off in the pile, I noticed that the Toy Link's amiibo, the Toy Link amiibo's hand snapped off, and I had to pop it back into place. Thank God with the Toy Link, his hand was like, I didn't have to super glue it back on. All I had to do was snap it back into place. Because it has a notch that, whatchamacallit, it has a notch that goes into the hole, and you know what I mean. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Anyways, all that aside, Donkey Kong gets the Smash Ball. Looks like they're fighting on Big Blue. At least I'm pretty sure that's Big Blue. Oh, Donkey Kong almost died there. And Ness gets trapped. And Dr. Mario, too. They both get knocked out. Wario gets knocked out there. I still can't believe how that last match ended. Inkling Girl won it by a bat throw. Dr. Mario gets run over. Now they're all in the corner. Ness and Donkey Kong down to their last stocks. They all went up to the top left corner. Smash Ball. Wario gets it. And he gets Ness. And Ness is out of here. So we're down to 3 now. There's a landmine on the back of that ship, and now it's gone. Donkey Kong falls in between the ships, and he's gone. We're down to 2, and both of them have multiple stocks. It's going to be Wario versus Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario, oh, the car stopped him from being knocked out. Wario can't get up there because the Falcon ship is up too high. There is a name for that. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's the Falcon Cruiser? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Dr. Mario down to his last stock. This could be it. Wario is also in pretty bad shape, but he has another stock to back him up. There's the Smash Ball. Who's going to get it? Wario gets it. This could be the end. And he gets Dr. Mario. This could be the end of the match. Yes, it is. Wario wins. And Farticus, the Wario amiibo, moves on. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Whoa. Yeah, I had a feeling Wario was going to get the most KOs. He only died once. And he got 2 final smashes, too. Wow. Okay. After that absolute landslide of a match, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is going to be the second to last match of the day. It's going to be between Gold Mario, Link, Mario Toad, and Lanky Kamek. There are 2 SNG memes in the next match. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, here we go. And also, I just realized that Mario Toad and Lanky Kamek are the only 2 SNG memes left in the tournament, because Daisy Kong and Funky Koopa were both eliminated in their matches. Even though Daisy Kong was a preliminary winner. And also, that reminds me, both preliminary winners are out now. Because the first 2 were Daisy Kong and Meta Knight. So now we've got 2 Mii fighters, and I just realized none of these amiibo are from the Smash. Oh no, Link is from the Smash series, and also Link is the only Link left in the tournament. There were 3 Links heading into this tournament, and now let's see which one is the weakest. No, I'm kidding. Oh, what was Mario Toad doing? He whacked the nuke as it was going off. What happened there? Gold Mario loses his first stock. Jeez, how is this? Oh my god, my voice is cracking. Oh god, I'm gonna have to scan all the amiibo after I'm done with this. I'm gonna have to scan every single solitary one. Also, I think it's pretty cool that we got Prism Tower after Pokemon ZA came out last month. At least I think it... No, it came out in September, I think. But yeah, as I was saying, I didn't really get into Kirby games until until I did my playthrough of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And then I got even more into them when I brought the game with me to my boarding school. And my roommates and I were so, like, obsessed with that game, like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And then I found... I played it shortly after that when the new Kirby Air Riders was announced. And it was one of those things where I was like, what was I missing? Like, I couldn't believe what I was missing for all these years. Because my uncle gave me his copy of Kirby Air Ride a long time ago, but I never picked it up. Apparently my cousins used to play it a lot. Gold Mario? Oh, crap. Yeah, the reason why I never got Pokemon Legends ZA, even though I started getting into Pokemon like 2 years ago, is because... just because I didn't like the way the game worked. I didn't like the fact that it was... Wow, Lanky Kamek absolutely destroyed them with that final smash to take home the victory. Also, Lanky Kamek was designed by my very good friend Riley, who also designed the Miis for Mario Toad and Daisy Kong. In case you don't know why these Miis exist, check out my Mario Super Sluggers videos. Apparently Riley thought it was hilarious when I kept botching the names of the players. And the 4 SNG memes were actually created as a result of my blunders from commentating over the Mario Super Sluggers matches. Because there's so many characters, it's really hard to keep track of them all. Alright, so we are down to the final match of the night. It's going to be Larry, Roy, Olimar, and Isabelle. And we'll be back for that in just a minute. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I keep having to move. I'm actually not at my desk right now. I have a tray table in front of me. I'm actually using a tray table right now, and I have my mic attached to it, and I also have, I'm using my laptop, and I also have my external hard drive and some pens and my phone. The controller is on my lap. And I also have an Amiibo chip here because I'm preparing another raid boss. I'll be showing off those soon. I'll be showing off my raid bosses soon. I'm not exactly sure when, though. Roy down to a second stock. Larry down to a second stock. I thought it was crazy when I was first determining the matches that we have 2 Koopalings in the same match. I want to give a shout out to my friend Sam. They've been going through some pretty hard times recently, and I figured a shout out would cheer them up. I certainly hope I didn't get the pronouns wrong. But yeah, they've been going through some pretty hard times recently, and I figured giving them a shout out would cheer them up. Olimar, the final smash fails. No, not the final smash. The recovery fails. I think you already know who my favorite is to win. Roy, just having Isabelle around is giving him some PTSD because of how because of what happened in the 2024 September Spectacular. Whoa! The Daybreak! I'm pretty sure that's the first Daybreak of the tournament. And Olimar is out. There's the Smash Ball. Who's going to be getting it? Larry with the final smash. And Roy is out. We are down to 2. All right, Larry is in pretty bad shape. As I said, I think you guys already know who my favorite is to win. That's a dog named Isabelle. As much as I love Larry, I really want Isabelle to win because she's always been a big favorite. I try not to have favorites in my Amiibo collection, but Isabelle gets the final smash, and she is the winner. And she will be the last winner of today. All right. Wow, the two of them were at it for a long time. Larry got the most kills, but he came in second. Okay, so that is going to do it for today's matches. Before we go, we are going to take a look at the floor and get a preview for tomorrow's matches. All right, we'll see you guys down there. All right, guys, here are today's winners moving on to the second round. And now, we are only halfway through the matches, so we will be seeing you guys tomorrow for the rest of the round of 64. And then on Sunday, all the winners from day 1 and day 2 will be duking it out in the semifinals and the championship. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the rest of the round of 64 matches. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.